Breaking news right now, a Kentucky grand jury expected to present its report on the Breonna Taylor case to a judge this afternoon at 1:15 our time. The big question, whether the officers who shot and killed Taylor during a botched drug raid back in March should face charges. Last week, the city of Louisville reached a $12 million settlement with Taylor's family, which also included police reforms to prevent future deaths at the hands of police. Taylor's death has sparked worldwide protest over the last several months, with Louisville PD declaring a state of emergency just this week, boarding up businesses and government buildings in anticipation of what the grand jury comes out with here.